We are reporting live at Fashion Art Toronto they're sponsored by 1664 Bloom Pink Carpet this year. Let's take a tour and see what fashionistas we're going to be running into tonight. George and Myles, how are you both doing?
We're great.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Very good.
Now, pioneers in the fashion community, in both of your rights, like bow down to the greats is how I
Pioneer?
feel.
I've never been called a pioneer.
You're a pioneer.
I don't think you're old enough, are you?
Okay, I'll take it.
Will you? Thank you. I hope it's a compliment.
Okay, thank you.
What would you say Toronto fashion is known for and should be known for?
Forward fashion. Forward, boundary-breaking fashion. I wish that what's going on here and at FAT for the past decade plus needs to be amplified to the world. There's a lot of incredible creativity and quote-unquote forward fashion that needs to be amplified. So people need to see this on a global stage. They need to see how creative these amazing Canadian designers are, especially from Toronto, because most of them are from Toronto. And we need just to amplify it to the world. Because we're known for like evening wear and kind of like more like minimalist clothing. But this to me is where the creativity is. This to me is where we're boundary breaking. So I feel like this needs to be amplified.
Oh, I totally agree. I think it's like Toronto is such a melting pot of so many different cultures that all have like kind of moved here and come together, and it's so cool like getting to see the diversity within the fashion that we have, because it's not like one aesthetic. I think we have such a like a rainbow of a collection of.
Look at what you're both wearing.
Yes,
Like,
totally.
I mean, really?
The rainbow. Actually, speaking of the rainbow,
Yes.
I would say that FAT has also championed a lot of diversity on the runway in terms of the people, right?
Absolutely.
Bodies, genders, identities,
All of the
racialized people.
All of the above.
What would you recommend to someone seeing this that they could take and inject into the New York, Paris, and Milan if there was something that we could impart on what we're doing so well here?
That this needs to be the formula, the global formula. I mean, you know, we're so accustomed to seeing clothing on international runways on size 2 models, and that's not reality. It's not reality. We all have different shapes. We all have different curves. We all have different backgrounds, and I think what we're doing here, what Vanya has done here at FAT, is again put all of those diversities on the pedestal, on a platform. So I feel that people need to take cue from what's going on here, and I hope that's going to happen soon. I mean, we are seeing like elements of it, but we need to see more of it. Right?
Exactly. Well, I echo that. Real people, you know, everyday people, because like people want to see themselves in the clothing, right?
Yes.
Not just a beautiful
Yes.
model anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was like quite early on in my studies at TMU that we learned that it's a size 10 body is what is the standard, and we're learning on a size 2 Judy, and it's like, so
Right.
why are you're sort of setting us up for failure? Like, it's so confusing.
Yes, it's very confusing. It's very confusing.
Anyway, I will let you enjoy the rest of this beautiful soiree sponsored by 1664 and get your drink on if that's what you choose to do, or your non-alcoholic drink on, because they do have those options as well. Very important. Hey, I mean, I'm having the non-alcoholic one, trust me. Thank you both for taking the time to speak.